the reason why the offense has looked, so much better. We're light years of where we were at last year with spring ball.
The phrase light years was thrown around a couple of times today, and the message is totally clear. This team is way ahead of where it was at this point last spring. Hi Sun Devil fans, Zach here for DevilsDigest.com following Monday's spring football practice. It was around this time last year that players and coaches would routinely bring up offensive coordinator Zak Hill's complicated scheme, but after 1 year, it seems like coaches and players are comfortable with it.
They're very comfortable in the system. The defense reading part I think it's getting better. It's not where I would like it to be yet, but it's getting a lot better. And I just think us now understanding what Coach Hill is trying to get out of the calls and out of the motions and the shifts. We're not just doing it just to do it anymore. We're kind of doing it with a purpose.
Most of Coach Prentice Gill's returning wide receivers are underclassmen, and after a few years of one clear superstar at wideout, the Sun Devils are still looking for their man.
I would like it to be a group effort, but if I'm being honest, I would also like it to go the other way too. I'm looking for a marquee receiver. I want somebody to pop. And I tell them and try to challenge them with that every day. I am looking for somebody to just stand out. I'm looking for somebody to do that, and LV has had some days where he's done that, but I'm looking for somebody to do that every day and just be special.
Jordan Porter, one of Coach Gill's star wide receivers, has been taking special team reps, following a legacy of other Sun Devil wideouts in the past.
We've recruited a number of receivers and DBs that had good return skills, and so we do have a crowded field, and part of spring training is making some determinations what direction we're going to move forward when we get to training camp.
The wide receivers aren't the only ones light years ahead of last spring, though. Defensive line coach Robert Rodriguez praised how redshirt sophomore Stanley Lambert has changed for the better.
It's a different guy. It's light years ahead of where he was last year. His first day in there, you could just tell it was very, very foreign to him. So Stanley's had to make a lot of changes, both physically, but more so mentally and emotionally. You got to get your mind right to do some of the things that the defensive line is asked to do. And to do it every day consistently, it takes. You got to be a little bit tougher, and you got to be a little bit more accepting of pain and punishment.
We've reached the halfway mark of spring football practices, and every day we draw closer and closer to a brand new season. We'll be back on Wednesday for our recap of session number 9, but in the meantime, make sure you keep it locked in to DevilsDigest.com, and while you're at it, give us a follow on Twitter @DevilsDigest. We'll see you next time.